Dedicated to all living beings who suffer, by Yang Litsai. 1. No, behind the truth are other truths. 2. Rain makes a painting on the earth in the classical manner, meticulously depicting what's hidden from view. Mountain, forest, valley, gorge, building, vehicle, person, beasts, cattle, creeping things, and flying fowl, gradually expressing the outline from invisible to visible, from solid state to a state of change. Is this a form of justice? Rain and representations of rain, shrouds and the shroud's ability to obscure and to change. This is like one who suffers, crying to describe the hunter, the torturer, the thief, the grifter, and the assassin. The one who suffers uses tears and exacting brushstrokes to scrub away the silk threads of pain, endless sorrow, sharp anguish, heartache, bloodletting grief, pain of breaking bone, pain of 1,000 cuts, pain of losing one's soul. How many tears are needed to provoke another's tears of sympathy? Pain forms the boundary between life and death. Rain is another name for heaven and earth. All, in the end, is water.
Colton, California is known as the Hub City because of its proximity to railroad lines, highways, freeways, and other transportation routes. Since its 1887 incorporation, the mostly working-class population has always included a sizable number of Spanish-speaking residents. During the first half of the 20th century, Colton was a divided city. The Hispanic citizens mostly lived south of the Southern Pacific Railroad tracks that ran through the middle of town. However, after World War II, this form of de facto segregation began to disappear from the hub city. But before that, at the city-run pool, Hispanics were only welcome to swim on the day before the Colton plunge water was drained and refilled. If this unwritten rule was violated, the incident could very well end up in the headlines of the local newspaper. At the 2 privately owned movie theaters in the city, Hispanics were only allowed to sit in designated seating sections. Latinos seen in North Colton after sunset were often advised to find their way back home to South Colton. By the mid-1960s, Colton became a hotbed for garage bands. Music's power to bring people together resulted in groups made up of both whites and Latinos. Such groups as the Epsilons, the Germs, the Hysterics, and the Jesters all played the local teen dance circuit. But another group was to emerge. The Peasants formed in the mid-1960s. The best-known version of the group was made up of Colton High students Dwayne Oliva, drums, Joe Casados, guitar and bass, Ray Perez, bass and guitar, Mark Trevino, keyboards, and Joe's older brother, Louis Casados, lead vocals. Their equipment van was an old bread truck with their names stenciled on the side. The owner of the van was fellow Colton High student Jim Butler. He would drive the vehicle to gigs and act as the band's roadie. The Peasants' story basically begins with the Casados brothers. Louis and Joe's family hailed from another IE city, Corona. They moved to Colton in 1957 when Louis was 10 and Joe 7. Their father, Alberto, was a part-time entertainer. For example, in 1962, he performed a comedy routine for a New Year's Eve party. His children joined him in a family act called the Colton Ambassadors. Future Peasants bassist Ray Perez recalled a time when, as a young boy, he attended a professional wrestling match with his father at the San Bernardino Arena and saw the Colton Ambassadors. Between matches, Perez saw the Casados family climb into the wrestling ring and perform rock and roll and twist numbers. Father Alberto sang, Joe played the electric guitar, Brother Louis and Sister Mary danced. The Colton Ambassadors' performance managed to impress the tough-to-win-over wrestling audience. Fans showed their appreciation by tossing coins into the ring. Ray and Joe next crossed paths at Colton Junior High School. Ray had just transferred to public school after having attended Our Lady of Guadalupe Catholic School in San Bernardino. About their first face-to-face meeting, Ray recalled, "One day I was eating lunch, and all of a sudden I saw this student walk up with an amplifier and a Rickenbacker guitar, and he gets up on the lunch auditorium stage and he starts playing Malagueña and all that stuff. I was very impressed because I played guitar also. After that, I introduced myself to him and we became lifelong brothers. When I met Joe in junior high, it took me a while, but it clicked. You're the kid that I saw years ago when I went to the wrestling matches with my dad." Eventually, Ray Perez, Joe Casados, and another Colton Junior High classmate, Phil Garcia, formed a surf instrumental trio called the Imperials. All three musicians would later become members of the Peasants band. Brothers Louis and Joe were first musically inspired by two Colton Latino rock bands. The first was Donnie and the Bailangos. The Bailangos formed in 1958 and were on the scene until the mid-1960s. In the early 1960s, the group self-released a single on the Colton label. On the A side was I'm Not a Know-It-All. On the B side was I. The second Colton band inspiring Louis and Joe was the Premiers. Colton's Premiers are not to be confused with the San Gabriel, California group of the same name that was a one-hit wonder with their 1964 single, Farmer John. In the early 1960s, Colton's Premiers appeared on this local single. The Margo Records label was based in Riverside, California. Margo was an acronym for Music and Romance Go On. On the A side, the Premiers backed singer James Ward on his self-composed song, Hey Baby. On the B side, they backed their own guitarist, Johnny Escalante, on the original instrumental, Touché. From their formation in 1961 until their eventual demise in 1970, a virtual who's who of IE musicians passed through the Premiers. Even Peasants Joe Casados and Ray Perez were guitarists in the band for a short spell. On August 29, 2009, the Premiers were inducted into the Inland Empire Musicians Hall of Fame at a ceremony held in Yucaipa, California. Of the two Casados brothers, Louis was the more extroverted and outgoing. At Colton High School, he joined the drama club. On the other hand, Joe was quieter and introspective, concentrating on his guitar lessons. Louis Casados performed in both the junior and senior class plays. In 1964, the junior class staged their version of the 1927 Broadway play Dracula. Louis portrayed the Count. In 1965, the senior class presented the 1959 mystery comedy Terror in the Suburbs. In this cast photo, Louis Casados is seen on the extreme left. Perhaps because of his successful portrayal of Count Dracula the year before, Louis Casados was once again selected to play the villain. Unlike brother Louis, Joe was not as active in school activities. He got his first instrument at age 7 and concentrated on music lessons to master both the acoustic and electric guitars. In part 2, with the encouragement of a fellow Colton High classmate, Louis and Joe decide to form a band.
Enjoy this hum along with.
Not going away.
Let's do Chunk of Coal.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, I'm just an old chunk of coal. Yeah, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Yeah, I'm gonna grow and glow till I'm so blue, pure, perfect. I wanna put a smile on everybody's face. Yeah, I'm gonna be the world's best friend. I'm gonna go around shaking everybody's hand. Yeah, I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord. Yeah, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna learn a new way to walk. I'm gonna search and find a better way to talk. I'm gonna brush and polish my old roughy self till I get rid of every single flaw. Yeah, I'm gonna kneel and pray every day. At least I should become vain all the way. Yeah, I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord. But I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Yeah, I'm gonna be a diamond someday.
Sunday, October 13th, a very, very, very rare appearance of Johnny Hickman and Chris LeRoy, the original Dangers, in Falstock. It's a show with Hickman, LeRoy, the Dangers, High 70s Gold Band. It opens at 5:30 at the Lo-Fi Lounge Studios in Redlands, California. It goes on until about 10 o'clock at night, and all ages are free.
The wind of fate has pried us loose. The light of mercy hurts my eyes. Is it worth the things you lose? To board the train and watch the skies. I sing myself to sleep at night, sing myself to sleep. With another song about the rain, it's coming down, it burns through me. Another song about the rain. I got a line straight from my heart. There was a time it ran to you. Another place when we were smart, before the flood and time was through. Well, I sing myself to sleep at night, sing myself to sleep. Another song about the rain. It's coming down, it burns through me. Another song about the rain. Sorry now I never made you see. Sorry now sounds so far away. Will our child cry for me? When he feels this dragon's flame, the highway flares make red the streets. My fingers spin the dial again, but every station is on to me. There's another song about the rain. Another song about the rain. Another song about the rain. Another song, another song about the rain. Another song about another song about the rain. Hey, yo. Another song about the rain. Another song about the rain. Another song about the rain. Another song about the rain.
Thank you so much for coming to see us tonight. You're a great audience. See you next time, okay? Bye-bye.
gonna celebrate.